Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's kind of an interesting vlog because I wasn't planning on vlogging today. I actually brought my camera yesterday, which was Tuesday, and I was planning on vlogging all day, and I vlogged all morning and then didn't pick up my camera for the rest of the day. In fact, I even left it in my room. So here we are on another Wednesday. I'm in a much better mood than I was the last Wednesday I vlogged, so that's a good thing. So I want to catch you up to speed because I feel like a lot's been happening. I also feel like I say that in every single vlog, so I'm sorry if I'm redundant. Okay, so today is Wednesday, February 27th, and we had all last week off for like President's Week or Ski Week. I do not know why my district does that, but we do, and I'm not complaining. It was a really nice break. I didn't do anything. And then the Friday before break started, I was out at a training. And then the Monday we got back from break, I was also out because on Sunday, I went to see Justin Timberlake. So that front row was literally the best night of my life. I actually ran into a subscriber like after the concert. If that's you, hey girl, hey. I'm sorry, I was so tired. And because of that, I knew I was gonna be getting home really late. So like months ago, I decided to take that Monday off, which was nice because I just got to relax and get some last minute things done. Anyway, we are back in the classroom. Yesterday was awesome. It flew by, hence the fact that I like totally forgot to vlog. I feel like I always get a little bit, not nervous, but like first day back jitters, you know? I really didn't do much work over the break at all. So I was kind of like jumping back into it like, oh gosh, what are we doing? So yeah, it just was crazy. So we have a lot to get done today, and I actually have a lot of stuff I need to prep this morning. I didn't have a prep on Tuesday, which was yesterday, which is I think another reason why it was just chaos. I like had no time to think. So I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff done just so I feel better about myself, and then I'll pick you guys back up and then walk you through what we're doing today and what we've been doing in the classroom recently. Okay, see you soon. Okay guys, so here's my day. I just realized I haven't done my bell work. So they're gonna go to bell work, morning meeting, math. We are doing time still. We are working on something in reading, which I'll chat about in a second. Recess, our ELA centers, Spanish lunch, read aloud. Oh, actually, I think we might do daily language instead because we just finished Matilda. Writing, science, pack up, PE minutes. So in telling time right now, I feel pretty confident that everyone can pretty much read the clock. Now we're talking about elapsed time, but today we're going into the dreaded quarter past, half past, quarter till, or quarter to. They usually do okay with half past, and they are okay with a quarter past, but it's that quarter till for some reason. So I did make this anchor chart. So we're gonna talk about other ways to tell time, the half past, the quarter past, and the quarter till or quarter to. And over here, I'm gonna draw a big clock, and we did just finish fractions, which helps, so I'm gonna cut it into quarters. So hopefully that helps, and we're gonna go through several examples, and then they are going to be working on beloved task cards. If you have been following me, you know that I love task cards. So if you don't know what it is, it's just there's a recording sheet with letters. This one is A through P, and then the kids will go around the room and they will find the task card. So this one says noon, C, and then over here they'll have to write 12 o'clock and then draw it on their clock. So I kind of have them hidden like all over the room. If you haven't ever used task cards, I highly recommend it. It's so much more engaging for them. It's still the independent practice that they need. I do recommend just setting really strong, like, I don't know, parameters and guidelines. Like I do not let my kids really talk unless I need to pair them up with somebody who's struggling. And it works really well for us. So that's what we'll be doing in math today. I'm just now realizing too, I do have these flat books. I don't know if we're gonna do it. So it's like different clocks that have different times, and then they kind of sort these into piles. Maybe I'll have them do it as a group after I teach it before we do independent practice or guided practice. That's what we'll do. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, talking to myself. Okay, then for reading, I'm stepping back from our benchmark and I'm doing a rooted in reading unit, which is just like a week-long unit. So what we did yesterday was we read The Girl Who Loved Wild Horses. And this is all from Amy Lemon's and Hope King's Rooted in Reading bundle. I will link it down below. And then the focus is major and minor events and then central message. So yesterday we read it. and we only had time to list our major events, which I just had the kids do in groups, and then we shared out, which was awesome. They hit pretty much everything. So today I'm gonna read the story again. We're gonna talk about the minor events that occurred, and then they will be filling out their T-chart here and putting it in their reading notebook. ELA centers are pretty standard. I have a whole video on them. You can go check it out. And then, so for writing and science, I'm doing something different today. So if you, again, have been following me, I've mentioned that I was GLAD certified recently, and that's part of the trainings that I'm following up on this week. And they do something called a cooperative strip paragraph, and we haven't done a ton of informational writing, so that's what we'll be doing in writing. I don't even know how to describe it, but basically the kids are gonna be doing an animal report. And first we do a mind map. So I'm gonna be doing an example of an animal that nobody has. We're gonna be doing a mind map of their habitat, their diet, their adaptations and their features, I think. And then I'm gonna be showing them how we can make sentences from that. So each group's gonna create a sentence in a sentence strip. We put it in a pocket chart and then we edit it together. That sounds like a lot. We're probably only gonna get to the sentence writing today and then the editing tomorrow, which is fine. And again, that'll make more sense once I pick up my camera and show you at lunch, but that's kind of the map out of our day. And then for science, they're gonna continue doing their research on their animals and their biomes, because we are starting a diorama project that's gonna go along with the animal report. And then that's pretty much it. They have PE minutes, and then that's the end of the day. I do have to bartend tonight. So excited, can you tell? Okay. So that's pretty much our morning. I do have to go quickly run off the bell work because the kids are gonna be here in 4 minutes, and I will hopefully pick you back up soon. You know what I think it is? I think when it's indoor recess and I don't have time after my morning block, like to myself, I just forget to pick you up, and I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Okay, I'll see you later.
Change the story because she went back to the horses. If she didn't get ill, she would have stayed at the village. No, she wouldn't. Yeah, she was still going. Yeah, she got ill.
Yeah, that's a minor.
She took care of the horses when they were injured.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. 1 year she didn't come back. 1 year. Wait, 1 year she didn't come back.
Hey guys, okay, so the kids are outside at recess. It is raining here all week and all next week, but we have like this break in rain, so we don't have indoor recess. So the morning went really well. Math was tricky for them, but instead of doing the task cards, we just did the whole morning of guided practice, which is okay. Some days you just need to do that, especially when it's a tricky concept. So we did a bunch of guided practice together, which is nice because tomorrow when the sub's here, they can just do the task cards. And that's one less thing I have to prep. So that works out. Yeah, so math, we finished up at about 10. And then for our reading block, we reread the story I told you about. And then as a team, they collaborated to come up with a list of minor events. And we didn't even get to finish charting all that together before they had to go to recess. So the morning went really fast. So I have to go to yard duty in a minute. But I made a huge list of things that I have to do during my prep. And it's very daunting. All the kids are bringing in shoe boxes, so I have to organize those. We have conferences next week. Okay, so our report cards are due Friday. In second trimester, we only conference with kids that are below grade level or have behavior issues. And honestly, I have kids that are below grade level, but they're all on IEPs. So we don't really conference because we have their annual IEP. And then I have a few that I'm gonna offer a conference, but they've made so much progress that I'm kind of like, I don't know, I'm gonna let the parents choose. I do have some behavioral conferences to have for sure, but I don't know how many are actually gonna show up or what that's gonna be. So I have to get ready, or I'm sorry, I have to schedule my conferences and send those out because next week that's going down. I have to set up our science and writing for this afternoon. I just need to make a couple charts and copy some things. I have to make sub plans for tomorrow, and I have to get that done because I have to get out of here like 20 minutes after the bell rings because I have to go to work, which, and then I have to prepare I have to go get sentence strips for the writing activity. I have to put up their multiplication stuff and enter their spelling tests. So I have a lot to do during my prep. I'll probably just put you down and get to work. But I do have to get outside in a few minutes. So I'm going to leave you and I will check back in with you in a little bit. Thanks for following along today. So you know how I had that laundry list of things to do during my prep? All I did was get to write subplans, which means I will be in here during lunch. I'm just gonna like eat and then really get to work because I still have like a million things to do. Right now I'm gonna go pick up my subplans. So basically, I literally just like type it all out. Whoop, there you go. And then I'll print it, and then I will get all of the materials I need. It's not a ton of prepping because they do have like an hour-long assembly tomorrow, so it should be pretty easy. But for some reason that took me 45 minutes. Well, people came in, you know the drill. So I'm gonna get that done, and then there's some things I have to get done during lunch. It's just the way it is. And then I will pick you guys back up for the afternoon. Okay, so I finished all my sub stuff, and then I'll show you that, and then I'm gonna show you exactly what we're gonna be doing for our writing today. So when I do sub plans, I just print them, and then I stack everything with like 45 sticky notes. Tomorrow is cake. There's literally only like 2 paper activities. So I will show you. Now, if you followed my vlogs before, if I'm out for multiple days, I get like all extra and put them in bins and stuff, but tomorrow is just whatever. So I have like housekeeping stuff up here, and then throughout the day, very simple. So they just have their routine, their math activity. Again, they're doing task cards, their daily language. Those are the only paper activities. They're doing a lot of typing and things like that on the computer tomorrow. So, and then I'll read aloud, and then I'll put a sticky note that says, use this for document camera, and then that's really it. So the reason it takes me so long is I tend to be very detailed in my sub plans because this class thrives on routine. So that's that. Okay, so I'm gonna make an anchor chart and then I'll explain it, but I'm gonna put you guys down while I do it. Okay, so this is the anchor chart that I just made, and I know it looks really wordy, but let me explain. So the kids are all doing an animal report, and these are the note-taking pages that they've filled out. This was mine for this example. Habitat, features, diet, adaptations, then interesting facts they have somewhere else. So those are the 5 categories that I've done here. So nobody's doing the blue Morpho butterfly. So this is my example. So basically I'm gonna show them this and say, this is kind of what your notes look like. I'm gonna teach them about the blue Morpho butterfly, just via like direct teaching. And then this is a GLAD strategy, by the way. It's called a cooperative strip paragraph. I'm tweaking it a little bit just for time's sake, but basically I have 6 groups. So each group is gonna be in charge of 1 category. I am gonna have to double up, and we're gonna talk about how to make a really good, strong sentence about this. So for example, if it's the habitat, the group might say, the blue Morpho butterfly lives in the rainforest and spends most of its life on the forest floor, etc., etc. So they're gonna write that on a, what do you call it? They're gonna write that on a sentence strip and come and stick it in my big pocket chart. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences about the blue Morpho butterfly. And then I will provide the topic sentence and the title. And then today we're just gonna be doing this, writing our sentences, sticking them in the pocket chart, and then probably next week, 'cause I'm out tomorrow. This strategy is really cool because then you show them the writing checklist, and you go through and you edit it as a class. You rip apart the sentence strips, you cross stuff off, you move stuff around, and it's super powerful. I've seen it done in a demo and it was amazing. First time doing it, fingers crossed. So I'm gonna get this posted and somehow try and figure out how to hold my big pocket chart because my, what do you call it? Smartboard is not magnetic and it's too heavy for tape. So maybe someone has duct tape. I'm gonna go figure that out. Okay, so I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see this, but essentially there's my big pocket chart. So I've given them the title and then just a very simple topic sentence. The blue Morpho butterfly is a very interesting animal. And then they are going to each get a yellow, probably 2 sentence strips. And this is gonna be full and it's gonna be 1 whole paragraph. And that's fun and all, but the really powerful part is the editing because kids will say, oh, I wanna add this. Oh, that doesn't sound very good. And then it's super guided, super collaborative, and amazing. So I'm really excited to give this a try today. I will try and get some footage. I'll probably be really in the moment, so I don't know if I will. If I don't, I will definitely show you what our final outcome was. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing for writing. And then we're gonna carry this over into science, so they'll be finishing, well, almost finishing their note-taking. And then we have a birthday, and then PE minutes, and that's the end of the day. So I do have to eat as well as send out some emails. So I will check back in with you guys after, probably at the end of the day. Okay, bye.
Morpho butterfly is a very interesting animal. The blue Morpho butterfly spends most of its life on the forest floor, but it can fly over the tree and below the trees. The blue Morpho butterfly tastes and smells through its legs. The blue Morpho butterfly lives for 150 days. The blue Morpho butterfly has an adaptation to camouflage to turn into leaves so the predators can't eat them. The blue Morpho butterfly's diet changes from leaves and peas to rotting fruit and tree sap. Male blue Morpho butterflies are blue. The females are a different color.
Beautiful. Okay guys, it is officially the end of the day. It is 3:12. And this afternoon went really well. That was the first time I've ever done that cooperative strip paragraph, this thing. It was amazing. They were like, wow, we made that paragraph so fast. And I'm like, and it's amazing. I mean, there's obviously things that we have to change, but they started to even realize like, oh, we can fix this, this, and this. So the next time we come back to this, which for Friday, I hope, we're gonna rip it, tear it apart. So let me show you like a more up close. So each group had their own color. And then I'm hoping that they can see these were the interesting facts. So we should put the browns together. And then we'll get rid of, it's like blue Morpho, blue Morpho, blue Morpho, blue Morpho, blue, so we can use some pronouns. So yeah, that was really fun. And it went really well. So since it is Wednesday, I do have to get out of here pretty quickly. So I'm just gonna change my schedule for tomorrow, make sure everything's in order for the sub, pack up, and get going. So I'm going to end this vlog here. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out so you don't miss any other future videos. Also, if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you go follow me there. I'm trying to get better at storying. It's just at Early Adventures. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. I love you so much. Bye.